Allahabad, now called Prayagraj, is a city in northern India in the state of Uttar Pradesh. It's a really important place for history, culture and religion. The city is where three rivers meet: the Gange, the Yamuna and the mythical Saraswati. This special meeting point is called the Triveni Sangam.
Millions of Hindus come here to visit. They believe that taking a bath in these rivers cleanses them of bad things they've done. The Gange, Yamuna and Saraswati aren't just rivers. Hindus see them as goddesses. Each river has its own stories and meanings.
The Gange stands for purity and freedom. The Yamuna stands for life and nourishment. The Saraswati, even though you can't see it, is thought to flow underground and stands for knowledge and wisdom. Where these three rivers meet is an amazing sight. The Gange and Yamuna, which have different colors, flow side by side for a while before mixing together.
You can hear pilgrims chanting and smell incense in the air. It feels like a place of strong faith and devotion. Prayagraj is all about the Triveni Sangam. It's where the real world and the spiritual world meet. It reminds us of how powerful and important nature is, and it shows how strong people's faith can be.
Prayagraj's history goes back thousands of years. It's mentioned in old Hindu stories like the Rigveda and the Mahabharata. The city was first called Prayag, which means place of sacrifice, in the old language of Sanskrit. This name shows that it was an important place for religious ceremonies a long time ago.
In the 1500s, the Mughal Emperor Akbar saw how important Prayag was for its location and its religious meaning. He ordered the building of the huge Allahabad fort, which stands proudly where the rivers meet. Akbar also changed the city's name to Allahabad, which means City of God in Persian.
When the British ruled India, Allahabad became a major city for the government. It was the capital of the northwestern provinces and then the United Provinces. Allahabad was very important in India's fight for freedom. It was a center for people who wanted independence and saw many key events during that time.
In 2018, the government of Uttar Pradesh officially changed the city's name back to Prayagraj. They did this to remember the city's old heritage and bring back its original Hindu identity. Prayagraj's history is like a cloth made with threads of faith, battles and resistance. It's a city that has seen empires come and go, cultures change, and faith stay strong.
Prayagraj is one of the holiest cities in Hinduism. The Triveni Sangam is a very important religious place. Hindus believe that taking a bath at the Sangam at special times washes away their bad deeds and frees them from being born and dying again and again.
The city is most famous for the Kumbh Mela, the biggest religious gathering in the world. It happens every 12 years and brings tens of millions of people from all over India and the world. They come to bathe in the holy waters of the Sangam, wanting to be spiritually clean and get blessings.
Prayagraj also has many temples, shrines and ashrams. The Allahabad fort has the ancient Akshayavat, a banyan tree that Hindu stories say is the tree of life that never dies. The city is full of temples for different gods and goddesses like Shiva, Vishnu, Hanuman and Durga.
You can really feel the spirituality in Prayagraj. You hear temple bells, people chanting mantras, and see holy men in saffron robes. For Hindus, Prayagraj isn't just a city, it's a holy place, a tirtha, a place to visit to become closer to spiritual freedom.
Prayagraj isn't just a religious center, it's also a place for education and business. Allahabad University, one of the oldest and most respected universities in India, is here. It was started in 1887 and many famous people have graduated from there, even some prime ministers of India.
Prayagraj has a long history of buying and selling things. Its location, where important rivers meet, made it a key trading spot in ancient and medieval times. Today, the city has many different kinds of businesses, from making things to tourism.
The Kumbh Mela, even though it's mainly a religious event, is also important for the city's economy. The huge number of visitors helps businesses like hotels, transportation and local shops. Prayagraj also has many government offices, which helps its economy.
Because it's home to the Allahabad High Court, one of the oldest and biggest high courts in India, many lawyers and people involved in lawsuits come to the city. Prayagraj is a cool mix of old and new. It's a city where ancient temples stand next to modern universities, and old traditions exist alongside a growing economy.
Section 5. The people of the confluence. Prayagraj is like a big mix of cultures and communities. With over 1.5 million people, it's a lively city with many different kinds of people.
People of different religions, castes, and languages live together peacefully in this historic city.
Most people in Prayagraj speak Hindi and then Urdu. Many people also understand English, especially at schools and government offices.
The city has a rich tradition of literature in both Hindi and Urdu. Many famous poets, writers, and scholars have come from Prayagraj.
The people of Prayagraj are known for being warm, welcoming, and valuing their culture. Life is more relaxed here than in other big Indian cities.
People are usually friendly and helpful, always ready to assist others.
The city is also known for its tasty street food, from chaat and samosas to kachoris and jalebis. Prayagraj offers many delicious treats.
Prayagraj is a city of opposites, where old traditions meet modern dreams. It's a place where people from all walks of life come together, drawn by its spiritual feeling, its educational chances, or its unique mix of history and modern life.
Prayagraj is full of historical monuments, religious sites, and amazing buildings. These landmarks show the city's rich past and its continuing spiritual importance.
The Allahabad fort, built by the Mughal Emperor Akbar in the 1500s, is one of the most important landmarks in Prayagraj. It's at the meeting point of the Gange and Yamuna rivers and is a beautiful example of architecture. Inside you can find the Ashoka Pillar, an old pillar built by the Mauryan Emperor Ashoka. The Saraswati Koop, a mythical well believed to be where the Saraswati river comes from. And the Patalpuri Temple, an underground temple for Lord Shiva.
Another important landmark is Khusro Bagh, a Mughal garden with tombs. It has the tombs of Khusrau Mirza, Emperor Jahangir's oldest son, and other Mughal royalty. The garden is known for being peaceful and having detailed Mughal architecture.
Anand Bhavan, the Nehru Gandhi family's ancestral home, is now a museum about the life and work of India's first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru. You can see the rooms where Nehru grew up and learn about what he did for India's independence and his vision for modern India.
Chandrasekhar Azad Park, once called Alfred Park, is a historic park named after the Indian revolutionary Chandrasekhar Azad, who fought against British rule. There are several monuments and memorials in the park, including a statue of Azad.
If you like religious buildings, you should visit All Saints Cathedral. Built in the Gothic Revival style, the cathedral is known for its stained glass windows and its impressive size. These landmarks, each with its own story and meaning, offer a look into Prayagraj's rich past and lasting legacy.
Prayagraj is a city that loves to celebrate. The city has many festivals and fairs, each showing the vibrant culture of this ancient city.
The Kumbh Mela, held every 12 years, is the biggest festival in Prayagraj. The city becomes very spiritual as millions of pilgrims from all over the world come to bathe in the holy waters of the Triveni Sangam.
The Magh Mela, another important religious fair, happens every year during the Hindu month of Magh, which is January to February. People camp on the banks of the Sangam for a month, bathing in the river and doing religious ceremonies.
Diwali, the Festival of Lights, is a big celebration in Prayagraj. Homes and streets are lit up with diyas and lights. Fireworks fill the sky as people share sweets and gifts.
Holi, the Festival of Colors, is another exciting celebration in Prayagraj. People go out into the streets and throw colored powder and water at each other. There's lots of laughter, music, and joyful celebration.
Eid ul-Fitr and Eid al-Adha, the two most important festivals for Muslims, are also celebrated with great excitement in Prayagraj. Muslims pray at mosques, visit family and friends, and give each other gifts. These festivals, each with its own special rituals and meaning, show the city's diverse cultural heritage and how everyone celebrates together.
It's easy to get to Prayagraj by road, train, and plane. It's a major train hub, with trains connecting it to big cities all over India.
Prayagraj Airport, also called Bamrauli Airport, has flights to major Indian cities like Delhi, Mumbai, and Kolkata. The airport is being made bigger so it can handle international flights soon.
Prayagraj is on National Highway 2, which connects it to Delhi and Kolkata. There are also good roads to other major cities in Uttar Pradesh and nearby states.
As the main government centre for the Prayagraj district, the city has many important government offices, including the Allahabad High Court, the District Collectorate, and offices of different government departments. The Prayagraj Municipal Corporation runs the city. It provides important services like water, sanitation, garbage collection, and streetlights. Prayagraj's good location, its transportation network, and its role in government make it a key city in Uttar Pradesh. Prayagraj, the city of the holy meeting of rivers, is a place where time seems to stop. The flowing Gange and Yamuna, the chanting of pilgrims at the Triveni Sangam, and the magnificence of ancient temples create a feeling of timelessness that is both captivating and humbling. Prayagraj is more than just a city. It is an experience, a trip into the heart of India's spiritual and cultural heritage. It's a place where you can feel the history, the strength of faith, and the enduring spirit of humanity. Whether you're looking for spiritual peace, historical knowledge, or just a glimpse into the heart of India, Prayagraj offers a unique and memorable experience. It is a city that you will remember long after you have left its sacred shores.